Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, likely to be the single biggest insult in gaming history, has elected to rub salt into the wound using a steel wool brush by cutting straight up two clans out of the game and introducing them as Day 1 DLC for $30. Can you hear that? Yeah, that loud and insisting noise there? That plapping sound that seemingly emits consistently these days from the Paradox offices in Sweden. That is the get plapped, pay pigs, give us another $30, but in Swedish. This is beyond the pale even for Paradox, honestly, to the point where I think it might actually be the developers, the Chinese room, rather than Paradox, that decided on this final FU right here. As, don't get me wrong, Paradox are greedy little whores, but usually they don't at least cut out major parts of a game as Day 1 DLC. They do season passes, or little stupid bonus pixels, or flavor packs, or some other such useless garbage. But here, as you can see, when we come down to the plot here, what is in the base game? Well, just Bloodlines 2. That's all you get in the base game. In the Santa Monica Memories, in the Deluxe Edition, you get a bunch of, well, items to put in your haven. Cosmetics, basically. Then, in the Premium Edition, the $100 roundabout edition, you get Shadow and Silk, Playable Clans, La Sombra, and Toreador. You know, I remember many years ago with a much younger Arch when I complained about cut content in video games with Total War Warhammer, where they had the Chaos faction done. It was in the game, it was functional, everything was there, but you'd only get it so long as you pre-order. This, I argued, was obviously a tactic by the companies to go, right, you don't know if this is going to be a good product. They are simply trying to get your money today, and, well, fuck you if you don't like it, don't fall for it, or it's going to be industry standard. Well, these days, cut content is industry standard, but it takes a special kind of balls to then go, we're not just going to make this a pre-order bonus, we're actually just going to slice it out of the game entirely and slap it on at a significantly increased price tag. Again, this is the kind of greed that is so strident, I don't even know if I believe Paradox could possibly be behind it. This is a fuck you of such magnitude. And for a game like Bloodlines 2, listen, I have zero faith in this game, even with the new developer. I see nothing in particular interesting. I am mildly intrigued by the idea of playing as an elder, but well, due to gameplay demands, you're probably going to be a weak, pussified bitch of one to begin with anyways. And the footage I did see of the previous version was utterly horrible, truly subpar. Have they fixed it? I'd be very surprised if they have. This is probably going to be an awful video game. And this is a fantastic way to screw you out of as large an amount of money as possible based solely on the title. Bloodlines 2, a sequel to the best role-playing game ever made. They're hoping that people will buy this based on the name alone and go, well, I want to play Toreador. I remember those from the first game. Well, it's a lot of money, but it's gotta be good, right? It's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It's got to be amazing. And so they drop $100 only to be, well, blindsided, ravaged, and robbed. That is what's likely to happen here, in my not too humble opinion. And the very idea, like, so two clans, La Sombra and Toreador, cut out of the game. And again, these are done. These are finished. These are completed clans. There's no mention here of Shadow and Silk being released at a later date. There's no mention of this being a content pack. Instead, in fact, it says, get the full experience right there. This isn't something that they're going to add later on in the usual Paradox fashion. These are done. They're in the game. Everything that has to do with them, everything related to them, they're there. They have simply just elected to go in, grab them, remove them, and go, $30, please. This is why you don't let these companies get away with this shit, because it will eventually just become a thing. It will become normal. It will become, again, industry standard to do this. And again, release date 21st of October, the same as the game. Because at least if this was some sort of, season pass deal, like Paradox does often, I can see at least an argument for that, right? So you get some money off, and you get the first two or three DLCs. Alright, I can see an argument for it. This isn't even that, it's just theft. Is what it is. Everything's already been done. The content has been developed. It's on disc DLC. God, I miss the day when that was considered to be the most heinous thing imaginable for a developer to finish a part of a project and just gate it behind an arbitrary unlock code. Fuck, I miss those days. These days, it seems rarer for that not to be the case. You know, it's one of those things that always pissed me off. Whenever you buy DLC on Steam, for example, I'm kind of expecting there to pop up a little download going like, oh, you've unlocked new content, let's fetch it for you. No, it's already there. You've already downloaded it. The only thing that's stopping you from accessing it is literally that additional line of code that switches from, no, fuck you, you're not a good little pay piggy, to, oh, here you are, oink for me louder. God, there is no remaining argument, no ethical argument remaining against piracy at this point. If the developers are just going to gate off parts of the game you have already purchased due to a ridiculous decision that, oh, you know, that's too much value for your, what is it, $60, $70? $70 equivalent. Lovely. There remains no ethical argument against it, okay? There's simply... If you don't own it, if you don't own the entirety of your product upon purchase, then getting it from an alternative source is no longer stealing either, now is it? On the bright side, I do suppose, I think... Oh yeah, here we go. They've actually put in an effort to put up at least a mildly attractive female character on the front page, and even an attractive female player character too. That's quite the step forward compared to their previous marketing, so hey. One step forward, 12 in the reverse direction. And this charming creature too. Lovely. Bloodlines 2. I'm not looking forward to this October. Not looking forward to this October at all. But we'll always have one, right? Right? Fuck you, Paradox. Genuinely, fuck you. Until next time, I've been Arch. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day.